Is this image your situation? She left, she got the house, the kids, and you got the couch, or maybe an air mattress on the floor in some crappy little apartment, maybe just an empty room that echoes more than your heart right now. I get it, man. This picture is exactly how I started out after my ex left. Look familiar? If this is your situation or was, this is your day one. I hope you get angry and turn that anger into motivation to rebuild your life after she left, after your divorce. Here's the deal, man. That air mattress, that couch, it's actually your launch pad, not your grave. Stick with me on this. If you're a guy healing from divorce, a father going through divorce, you're not done yet. You're actually just getting started. Months after my ex walked out, it hit me one day as I was driving down the road. She actually did me a favor, and you'll have a similar epiphany like that as well. You just have to keep going. Now, I understand the initial shock and the pain that you feel. I was there myself. My ex walked in one Thursday morning, told me she was leaving and moving out that weekend. And by Sunday afternoon, she was gone and took the whole house. And this was 2 weeks after losing my full time job. How's that for loyalty? Isn't it strange the quiet in the house after she's left, after your divorce? For you watching this, I speak from experience when I say this. The time will come when you will look back on that quiet, when you felt so alone and you were in so much pain. You'll look back at that as the start of you having more peace in your daily life. You didn't just lose a wife, you lost your structure, some identity, you lost time with your kids that unfortunately you'll never get back. That's something to process and grieve. Maybe you made mistakes in the marriage as well. Maybe you were blindsided, like my story. It doesn't matter. What matters is this: you're here now. And this couch, this air mattress you may be on, this pain that you're in, this moment that you're in, is where you rebuild. And yes, you will rebuild. Remember something: you're not alone. You feel alone. You feel you're the only one with the tears and going through what you're going through. You're not, man. There are millions of guys out there just like you who've lost everything. Some of us lost our homes. Some of us lost our kids. Some of us almost lost ourselves. It's why I'm doing these messages here on Resilient Man. It's about men advocating for men, supporting each other and being there for each other. I hope you'll join our community by subscribing and sharing this content with other guys who may be in a similar situation. They need to know they're not alone. Other guys are there for them and they get it. You, though, you're still here. You're not broken. You're not disposable. And you're certainly not finished yet. You're part of a brotherhood now. Granted, it's not the kind of brotherhood you normally would choose, but the kind that chooses you when everything else falls apart. So again, welcome to Resilient Man. Let's talk about what you still have. And it's probably a lot more than you realize. Strength and focus would be the main thing. You have breath in your lungs. You are still vertical versus permanently horizontal. You have time left on the clock, God willing. You have the power to shape your future and craft the ideal life that you want now. You have the power to craft the legacy if you have kids starting now. And that's a beautiful thing. Now let's get focused on the rebuilding part. You have two hands. Let's use them. Hit the gym. Go for a hike. Go for a walk. Do something physically every single day. It's not just going to help you from a health perspective. It's going to help you from a mental and emotional perspective as well as you are rebuilding your life after divorce. Reach out to your kids. Write your kid a letter. Send them a text, send them an email, anything. Hey, Dad misses you. I love you so much. I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you. Remind them of this every single day. It pays off. This is just a little divorce dad advice that I would share with you that pays off long term, especially if you're in a high conflict custody situation and there's parental alienation involved. Start that business that you've always been thinking about, or change careers. Maybe now you can. Maybe now is the time that you pursue that business you always wanted to start, or you pursue that career that you wanted to do. This is your time now. Learn the thing you always postponed. New language, new skill. Maybe you wanted to travel somewhere and your ex never wanted to go. Now's your time to do it, man. Nobody's coming to save you but you. So save yourself, get started rebuilding. Let's talk about your kids. You may not tuck them in every night. You may not see them every day. It sucks. I know how you feel. But every moment you show up counts. It matters to them. And you can still be a powerful, strong influence as a parent in your kids' lives, even if it's only part-time. They don't care about the square footage of your place. They care if you're present, if you listen, if you keep your promises, if you're safe and dependable. They know they can count on you. Dad, if you're becoming the kind of man and father that they can follow, that's what counts. They need you healthy, though, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And that's on you to do the work every single day. They need you emotionally available. They need you to fight, and not with their mother, but for yourself, which in turn is fighting for them. Let's talk about rebuilding the man, you, after divorce. You know, it's not about revenge. It's not about your ex. It's about you. It's about your rebirth, your resurrection, your crafting your new identity and who you want to be. First and foremost, to rebuild the man, cut out the crap. Stop the drinking if you're drinking too much, the smoking if you're smoking too much, overeating, scrolling endlessly through the internet, through social media, wasting your time on content that is nothing but negative and brings you down. And worst of all, cut out replaying the past with your ex in your mind and blaming her. Screw that. Move on. Let it go. It's time to rebuild. Face your doubts, fears, and concerns about the future. It's okay if you have them, but you really need to consider most of the things that we worry about never even happened in the first place. It's a complete waste of time. What if after she's left, after your divorce, what if things actually turn out better than you ever imagined? That was the case in my situation. I did a message here on Resilient Man called Betrayed, where I shared my story of how from the time when my ex walked out on me to 2 years later, where I was able to file for divorce her, and walk away completely scot-free. I had the last laugh. Go check out Betrayed here on Resilient Man channel. You will enjoy the story and it will encourage you. Invest in therapy, coaching, or mentorship, even if it scares you a little bit. As you're healing and you're processing what you've been through, you need somebody professionally that can help and guide you and help you move forward toward the path to crafting the ideal life that you want. And therapy, coaching, or mentorship with another man who understands your similar situation is going to help you do that. Your pain that you feel, that's the raw material that you're going to rebuild from. And that pain enables you to build more discipline, more honor within yourself, a stronger legacy for yourself as a man and as a father. And ultimately, it gives you more peace in your daily life. You'll become someone you admire it and respect. Maybe again, maybe it's something that you lost in your marriage and it's something you need to regain. And it's not to impress her. It's certainly not to win her back. To hell with that. It's because you deserve to respect yourself again. And you will realize now you get to be you again with no apologies and no explanations. That's an awesome thing. So start here. Let's talk about a few simple steps to start today. Write one truth in a journal tonight. Maybe something positive that is happening right now, some goals that you're working on right now. Write it in your journal. It will benefit, especially when you see it on paper. Personally, I use my smartphone and I speak it into my notes section. I can read it and I can also listen to it back. It's very powerful, very motivating. Write down one truth in your journal right now. Text your kid and tell them how much you love them. Do it right now. It'll make you feel better. It'll make them feel better. And of course, it reminds them, Dad loves me and he's always thinking about me. Plan your week. Don't go into your week in a happenstance type of manner. Plan it out. What is it you want to accomplish this week? Write down your goals for each day and then pursue them each day. Move your body. Again, get out there, do something physical every single day, even if it's going for a walk, something physical. It's going to improve your overall mood. And last, in these simple steps, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know. Regret is a life stealer. It robs you. It's a complete waste of time. So don't waste your time regretting what could have been, should have been, or wasn't. You can build a new life. You are building a new life. One day at a time, one act of courage at a time. And be proud of yourself for that. You won't believe where you will be in the next 6 months, year, or even 2 years. But it starts now. It starts today. She got the house, and you got the couch or the air mattress. But really, you got your fire back. You got the fight back. You got the chance to build something they'll never take away from you again, yourself. And this is not your rock bottom. It's actually your foundation. Go craft the life you want now. Start here, day one. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, I would hope that you would join Resilient Man Community by subscribing and share this with other guys out there who need to hear this message, who may be in a similar situation and could use some encouragement and need to know they're not alone as well. Guys, know your worth, protect your peace.